last.
Wonderful.
I've been waiting to say that.
You're ready. You're like on the starting line, full in position, ready to go. Let me go stream to you. Actually, I forgot to hit the other button.
We're gonna become the boss of the Shinagawa shipping district.
And I already hear bugs.
Why wouldn't you want to hear bugs? The sweet dulcet tones of bugs.
It's pretty good. Let's go check out our new person.
How many slots we got right now?
That's another thing I'm gonna figure out. Got 2 more slots. Here, what's your deal? Mazionga. Okay, we want regular Zionga.
I mean, her main advantage is that she's a couple of levels above our current max, so...
She has a little more baking to do. Alright, Jack Frost. And then... Okay. Alright. I think we did, well, let's do a quick check here and make sure there wasn't any, fusion we wanted to do. New items. Well, we gotta see what the new items are. It's just in here. Got it. Hey, cool. We got stuff. What's the can of jelly? Can filled to the brim of jelly. The more you shake it, the more jelly gets broken up, making it easier to drink.
I assume this is a reference to some kind of like jelly drink or something, or it could also possibly be a suggestion that the drink that was in there has turned to jelly but is not supposed to be jelly. I'm not sure. I didn't really come across jelly drinks while I was in Japan.
Alright. Anyways, he's happy to get his weird human treasures.
Okay, I Google it, and there are a number of... I recognize these now. I saw these on the shelves, but I never picked them up. There are an enormous number of jelly drinks, mostly with like called like a soda jelly, and you shake it up beforehand. And there's also a whole bunch of them that are designed as protein and vitamin supplements.
Guess what?
Yes.
Okay, what level do I need to be for this shit? 33. And what do you take? Okay.
I love how Barrett is here solely because fucking Jack the Ripper is not in the game.
Barrett's is fill-in.
I guess the understanding would be that Barrett is like being turned into scrap metal for the like big metal body.
We could get another Barrett, couldn't we? There's one nearby.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Getting a Barrett is fairly easy, but obviously we wouldn't be able to make King Frost just yet.
I mean, I figured it'd be good just to have one in our pocket.
He's in the compendium too. Shouldn't be too expensive. Although I guess, when there's plenty of Barretts around, why would you go to the compendium?
We don't have a principality yet. What do you take?
That's so funny. That's so fucked up.
I'm not gonna do that. That's too fucked up for me. Alright, what's your deal?
I wonder how Bethel would feel about that if they found out about that. you just go to them and you're like, no, look, I replaced the principality and I killed the Lilith. It's great.
This is... I can never remember which one's the more powerful one. Probably
Kikurihime by default normally, but they're so close together in this game. Normally there's like a little bit more distance between them.
Oh, Poltergeist and Korobokor. Alright, cool. We'll need to get another Barif, and we need to get more levels. What new ability do I have?
I was feeling awful earlier today, but I am feeling much better now. I ate a whole bunch of toast Go figure. Makes you feel better.
You can't just tell chat like that you're submissive and breadable.
I was trying to if I could do the joke that I do with a whole bunch of I often do a joke with my friends where when someone's like, we'll just drop out of the call immediately. I was trying to figure out if I could do that with it like coming through on the stream, and then I decided it probably wasn't worth the like hiccups, technically speaking. I was just gonna drop from the call.
That's okay, the silence did the job.
Don't ever say such things again.
So there's a whole thing of like when someone's quiet after a call and you're like okay, they're not laughing, so it's not funny. Then it gets quite a bit longer. You're like, oh no, they're disappointed, which is kind of funny. There's a bit longer. We're like, oh no, you wounded them. Oh, it's hilarious. Anyways, horse time.
I had to go up the hill twice today to get a bunch of canned air, because so my wife's doing a clay sculpture again, and she uses a small handheld kitchen blowtorch to melt the clay like in specific locations in order to get like a texture effect, and then she uses cold canned air to harden it again, which is it's a cool little combination of techniques. But does require canned air, and I also needed canned air because we have a guest coming over tomorrow, and I wanted to get all of my big fucking figurines and shit, all of the Gunpla and such, dusted, and the easiest way to do that is just to blast them with canned air. I went through a whole thing of canned air just like doing like 4 figures. This canned air that we get sucks. Doesn't have anywhere near enough force, there's barely any of the can. I had a miserable day going back up and down the hill just bringing more cans.
Oh, look at his cool ability.
Ooh, puncture punch.
Neat.
That's really nice. Although, I mean, being physical, like, even at the upper limits, there aren't that many demons that have like a fizz resist or repel. Like, it's fairly rare. I guess by the time that we encounter something like a Giramakala or whatever, we are probably not going to have Naga in our party anymore. But
we might pass that ability on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The thing is, it has like limited use because Almighty exists.
We've got a party full of beautiful long-haired spirits and demons.
Look, the Jabroni Bina only picks up 10s.
Belim.
I mean, it's medium damage. Might as well do it. Poke.
That's pretty good.
That's a good amount of medium damage.
Medium damage coupled with
wait a second. I was here to recruit this guy.
Yes. Why do you stand there so blankly? Is there not something else you should be doing right now?
Get in the fucking party, loser.
Did you think that would force me to yield? I'm sorry, dude.
So you won't back down?
Ugh. Perhaps I will compromise just this once on account of you're going to fucking kill me. Just this one time. Oh great, we mugged him.
Oh.
We wanted your undying loyalty, not your shit.
Get 2 Inugami heads.
Why did? Oh, good. There were other Inugami. Sorry, yeah, I forgot that there were Inugami in the party. For a moment there, I was like, why is this guy carrying around Inugami heads?
All right.
Childish and contrary, you demean us both. You suck. I hate you so much. God, that's so mean.
Man, why are you being so difficult today?
What an asshole. This leash demeans us both.
Jesus Christ.
You want to talk now, dude? Ouch.
You're just being
Probably
childish and contrary, huh?
Probably should have pressed the advantage there, Bareth. Like, you had Kikurihime on the ropes and you decided to hit the guy with a shield. Hit back. I think we can probably dispense with pursuing a Bareth for now, because they would have to stick around in our party for like another, like, how many levels, whatever.
We've had the space, is the thing. What if we had 40 whole luck?
Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we gotta have a bunch of luck. It can't be a luck build unless we have so much luck.
I get it, but at a certain point, this is gonna start having a deleterious effect on, like, on the strength of stuff like Sakanagi, which we do need. Like, it's great if Sakanagi has a super high chance of critting, but if a crit is only, like, marginally more powerful than a basic attack, that doesn't make much of a difference.
Well, we'll get there. I just want to make sure I got enough crit.
You gotta get your street crit up.
Anyways, these Bareth are being insanely, just difficult. You know, no, fuck you, we're getting a Sakanagi.
I see your point. There's a nice critical.
Go into crit mode? Good idea. I think I shall do the same. Donk! Well, I guess we're getting more Inagami heads. Right? That's the game scene after Inagami Tensei?
Yep. Shin Inugami Tensei. True hidden dog god.
Attack mirror.
Oh, that's a free attack reflect for whatever the next physical attack is. It'll reflect it to the enemy.
Cool. I'm into it.
Those are extremely valuable and pretty much impossible to get freely at any point in the game. Like, we should hold on to that.
We should go talk to that King Frost, though.
I can't count how many times I've had my ass saved by, like, an attack mirror or a magic mirror or something like that at late game.
Are you in here? No, you're one up. Okay. God damn it.
Not much more to say. Oh, if only they ended a double jump.
Double jump would have been really sick.
Shimigami Tensei 6, maybe.
Fuck me, how do I get in there? Why am I having such trouble?
I think... Isn't that when you're coming through the roof?
That might be a roof one. Have I not seen a roof one before?
I don't know that is, is that King Frost? Can we see him through the...
Oh, let's try the roof entry. I don't think I've entered for a roof before, actually. Yeah, I don't recognize this monkey man. It sounds like you're...
Oh, it's a new... I'm surprised you found this place. You must be pretty smart. I don't know. I don't fucking know what this voice is. I panicked. This here is my favorite. I'll give it to you. You obtained Wilder Talisman.
Sick.
It is an ultra powerful skill. One hit from this, and it's 99. This is a new.
See, I would have gone with like Skips from regular show. You know, voiced by Mark Hamill.
I will keep that in mind for some other demon in the future. That's a good one to pull from.
Mark Hamill, talented voice actor.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's King Frost down there.
Why did you want to go talk to me?
Because he has dialogue. It's lit up.
The warehouse wintry and protect the esteemed fish inside, huh? That's it.
Yeah, that's it. No, well, it was worth it. I will refuse to say otherwise.
I think it was worth it too. We got to hear him say esteemed.
Esteemed hams.
Good lord, what is happening in there? The flow of Magatsuhi? The flow of Magatsuhi. At this time of year, in this part of the netherworld. Localized entirely within the dot sphere of Shinagawa. Yes. May I see it?
No. I see it. The Bugs over there sounded like he was like an old like Windows 95 PC loading up a web page.
Someone needs to change that. Bugs is like the voice box's batteries. Oh, me man.
Yeah, I'm figuring out the pathing here. I might have skipped it. Yeah, that's it.
A little dance.
Shinagawa CT, Shinagawa Container Terminal. Over 900 ships used every year.
They're all anoraks.
I love these guys. Alright, that's just item. I want this. Okay, I'm seeing the path.
Are you familiar with the term anorak? I just realized.
Like a polar jacket?
Yes, but in the context of like, so in the UK, the term is like slightly outdated now, I would say. Like, I don't know if this is as much of a phenomenon anymore, but anorak came to be like a term for like a sort of a nerd or an enthusiast, but specifically with reference to stuff like train spotting, lorry spotting, like, you know, that particular kind of like infrastructure enthusiasm. And the reason is because these are people who would, these guys who were like train spotting or like spotting specific lorries and stuff like that would always like hang around by the sides of train tracks or motorways.
Is that guy trouble up there?
That is a boss that can only be confronted through a specific side quest, but so it's nothing we can deal with right now.
What's over here? Okay, nothing over there. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't standing in like the splash zone of death.
It's pretty much the whole thing. Like, that's the UK constantly fucking rains, so the dudes who hung out by the side of train tracks were always wearing like anoraks, so they could stay out in the rain the entire time and not miss the very specific Norbert Dentris angle lorry that was going to drive past or something. My dad is a little bit of a truck spotter, and he was always super enthusiastic about Norbert Dentris angle trucks, especially, and that company doesn't even exist anymore, but there's still a handful of trucks that have the livery on it regardless. So they're even rarer than they used to be. I'm sure if a truck spotter saw a Norbert Dentris angle like lorry today, it would make their fucking year.
Like, I really respect like train spotters, train people in general. Oh wow.
Yeah.
You see that dodge?
Yes.
Didn't even catch a strand of hair.
I have deep respect for the anorak. I am something of an anorak myself. I am slowly transforming into like an aviation anorak because I immersed myself in aviation YouTube in order to like get over my fear of flying. And now now when I'm hanging out at airports, I'm like, ah yes, the Airbus A380, the queen of the skies. It's such a shame that most of the fleets are decommissioned. Which is just so funny because I'm still fucking terrified of getting on them.
Oh.
It was really helpful though.
Yeah. I like when people get older, the best part about getting older is the things that used to be incredibly boring to you as a child end up being actually really exciting. I don't know. You finally start understanding why adults talk about the subtleties of things. Yeah. It's like you start appreciating the novelty of something. Like, hey, this kitchen processor does these things, and this is how it's useful. Here's the specific reasons why this is cool as shit.
Oh god, yeah, no, I lose my shit seeing, like, when we went to the kitchen district in the kitchen and restaurant supply district in Japan, I am not as big of a like kitchen utensils and knives person as my wife is, and she was really excited. Laura was really excited to go through everything there, but man, I don't think I foresaw as a child being the kind of person who would freak out when I saw like a little cast iron pan and be like, oh my god, this is perfect. This is such a beautiful pan. We have to bring this up. We got a beautiful little square cast iron pan that's just big enough to cook one grilled cheese at a time, and it's amazing.
Life finds a way.
It has a little wooden stand and everything.
Alright, you have counter, don't you? He's gonna dodge. No, he's not. He just doesn't have much of a flinch animation.
His counter didn't proc either.
Yeah, I thought about that after I hit the button.
The funniest thing is when you have a counter, like, and you get countered. Sometimes there can be like a back and forth fight.
So, like, and, I don't know if it's in more modern Tactics games or remakes, but in Tactics Ogre Knight of Lotus, there was a little seesaw thing he used to do with spear users. Because, like, there's a counter. If you hit someone from the sides or the front, they'd do a response attack by default. And so you do is you'd put one person on one side and attack an opponent. They do their counter, whatever. And then you bring someone else with a spear. These are both guys with spears on your team. To stab through that guy and your friend, and so then your friend stabs back through the same guy again. And if you're prepared, to take the spear damage, it can be pretty effective.
I still have to play the tactics games. Everyone in the entire fucking world loves those things. I would really love to see firsthand what's so special about them.
In terms of simplicity, I would say, and this is the streamer is streaming. I would say that Knight of Lotus is the most simple of them all. Then and that's the prequel to Let Us Cling Together. And that's probably the next most complicated, and then the most complicated by far is Final Fantasy Tactics. Where I wouldn't touch that without a guide, even for a first run. And then, like...
I'm like a total stranger to tactics games. I played a bunch of Disgaea back in the day.
Oh, Disgaea is a very particular kind of mess.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be fully committed to numbers go up for Disgaea to click for you, and it never clicked for me.
Numbers go up.
Hey, another encounter. Can we get a... Can we get it? Yeah, we can. No, we can't. That's okay. This happens. This is just a cost of operation. 0.
It was fun, right? I mean...
That reminds me of something from, was it a 30-second hero or something?
Look, it's a bullet train. It's a bullet train. Oh my god, that core poker he's really fucking...
He's toddling after me.
Look at that. It's a whole bullet train.
Oh, there we go. Young man.
This is where the girl said she last saw them. It seems Lamu is no longer here. I'm going to run a scan just in case.
Oh yeah, half-minute hero. Yeah, so basically, the goddess of time really loves money, and she eventually explains it because time is money.
Haha.
And it's just such a basic joke, but she loves money, and I think that's why you don't have gold every time whenever you reset time.
Haha.
She takes it all. Or she uses it to fuel her magic, something like that.
Powerful demonic signature detected. It's distant, but I've marked its location. Best proceed with caution from here on.
So I have something we should do together whenever we want to like do a weird off stream.
I forgot who has Yuzuru? This is like
That's me.
Older Glossus boy. Okay, yeah, I figured.
Yeah. It's me. I got some intel and I figured I'd better share it with you. I just saw Itsukishima's kidnapper, almost near Mitatebashi.
Mitatebashi, yeah.
Talking about using Itsukishima. You gotta let me try, otherwise I'll never learn. Itsukishima become a Nahobino again and recreate this world. Interesting.
Another Nahabino.
Are we gonna have another 11 on the field? That's pretty dangerous. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but it can't be anything good. You be careful out there. So
far, we've had Bethel mention Nahabino a couple of times. Mostly that they are not really meant to exist, and our existence is highly controversial. So the idea of there being another Nahabino is probably even more controversial.
The music's
That's what to find out.
The music just changed.
Oh yeah, I love the one in this new area.
Ooh, this is... They've all been a bop so far. Look, when an angel says something shouldn't be, there's like a high % chance that it should be. They just don't like it.
It should be. Yeah, it probably should be. Regardless, though, we still don't know exactly what a Nahabino is, but we do know that they are enormously important. There used to be some. There aren't any more, and now there might be more? Well, more at 11.
Well, like, Lamu's kind of doesn't have that same agreement. Like, you know, Aogami and Jovian. Alright, they shook hands on it. I mean, it was a bit of Terminator, come with me if you want to live. However...
It worked out.
It worked out. There was respect there. Lamu's like, I'm going to use weird, evil magic to make you want to kill your bullies. And I get it, the bullies suck, but, you know, killing them, she seemed to not want to kill them. So whenever we have, like, want to do, like, stream, like, an extra day of the week or something, I have a sort of 4X deconstruction of a game.
Ooh.
Called Shadows of Forbidden Gods.
Haven't heard of it.
The premise is, alright, it's like a goose game, alright? It's a beautiful day. Some people are playing a wonderful 4X game. You're a terrible elder god.
Oh, so it's like when you say it's a deconstruction, you mean quite literally you're deconstructing someone else's, like, hypothetical 4X game by fucking it up.
Yeah, and the way the game works is entirely through agents. There's, like, nations and, you know, kingdoms and things. But you start with one follower of your particular god. There's different gods with different, like, kind of, like, ways of increasing their power and working and winning. And your goal is to end the world. I think...
how hard can it be?
I cannot remember the name of the first one. It's like She Who Waits or She Who Sleeps or something like that. But basically, she's a giant snake.
Oh, hell yes.
And the thing about her is that she's also very good at stealth actions. And, like, real subtle things. So your goal is to kind of keep, like, for her, for example, is to kind of keep, like, the armies, the world in check a bit. Keep strife going. Because eventually she hatches and starts gaining power rapidly every round, and you don't want any army strong to defeat her. And she'll devour entire cities, and every time one of those gets destroyed, you get, like, another victory point. For her. Like, causing destruction, chaos, creating the signs of the end, all gives you more points. And every god has a different way of instituting that. Like, one god, I think he's just basically the Yellow King. His whole thing is that he has a cursed book, and you're essentially trying to create a game of football with that cursed book, where people are getting more and more mad, like crazed.
I was trying to remember what this reminded me of, and I realized it's actually a World of Horror.
Mm-hmm. Similar kind of Eldritch vibes. This is definitely more like you're ruining someone's like medieval fantasy, though. Also, there's like the prophesized hero of legend that's set out to oppose you, who tries to unite the kingdoms together in an alliance.
Oh, I hate that guy.
And if you kill them, another one pops up. So
fuck off.
So you gotta oppose them more subtly. And that's how I created a very successful game by accident one time, because I shadowed someone's soul so much that I could like just make them my agent when I had another agent slot available. And then I had him attack someone else. Lost. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that was a fun experiment. But the thing is that was a part of the royal family of this kingdom I enshadowed, and who killed him was a member of another royal family from another large kingdom, and has caused a big war to happen.
That's really neat that it still has like the emergent mechanics of a 4X game. Like, in the business we call that a bad end. Also,
hi Yaka. I take it you're more of a shy person based on a little peekaboo. If not, whatever it may be, welcome. I'm always glad to have more people, lurkers, chatters. I love my chatters, but you don't gotta chat to be here in the slightest. So please enjoy yourself. I don't give everyone a big intro like that. I kind of do it in mass. Okay, what you got for me? I was thinking what's up, and then I looked down and saw it in the dialogue, so we're dealing with it. Alright, later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you have a good time. I've got blue hair, so that's a bond we share, I suppose. The way... That is...
Amano Zako had to return to her home planet.
Alright, we don't got...
Yeah, unfortunately we do not have a scout demon currently.
Okay, so that goes a direction, this goes a direction. I kind of want to go to the abscess. That is where the objective's at too, though, and there's dialogue on the other side of this bridge, so we'll see how far this bridge goes. Looks just like some Naga. Let me go save again, so I don't have to go for the dialogue.
Oh, probably get that me-man before you save.
Also, hi. I just noticed...
Hey, Coco.
I just noticed a 12. Who's voicing him?
Oh, I mean, I might as well. Yeah, I don't think he hasn't had any, like, unvoiced dialogue yet. He hasn't been, like, an overworld NPC like this. Ah, it's you. The crisis in Tokyo has been dealt with for the time being, so I've come to offer assistance. I was told that a number of students were taken away by the demons when the school was attacked. It may be that those demons wish to become Nahobino. Especially the ancient god, Lamu. He seemed to remember a great deal about the Nahobino after all. Either way, the human souls mustn't be given over to the demons. Let us see that they are rescued and safely returned to Tokyo.
Did you just do the Soul Calibur guy voice?
I can do the Soul Calibur.
That's what it sounded like to me. It was a little bit of that mixed with like Alucard's voice actor.
I feel like oh god, if I could do a voice like Robbie Belgrade, I'd die happy.
That's Alucard's voice actor?
Yes, the one from the original Symphony of the Night.
Alright, so let me see if I can see that meme on that you mentioned. Let me see if I can spot it. I looked over here. Didn't see it. Oh, I see Mothman. Oh, yeah. I see active Mothman.
I'm trying to figure out how to do Robbie Belgrade's voice, the Alucard voice. Trouble the soul of my mother no more, like that.
Alright, where was the meme? Oh, I see it now.
You were right next to them.
Son of a bitch. Crossbridge, keep going. Gotta find huge hole. Here demon went berserk under full moon and ba-boom. demon just
Okay.
made whole.
I think it would be interesting to go check that out. That's not actually a main story thing.
Oh yeah, the marker's not there.
I think it would be interesting to go check that out right now.
Alright, if I get my ass kicked, I want to be wagging a finger at you.
I'm sure everything will be fine. You should save.
I did. Yeah,
I know.
I'm excited by those Mothmen over there, but I almost guaranteed cannot recruit them yet. So
yeah, probably just sprint past these Naga. I think.
Oh yeah, baby. Hey, look, it's a principality.
Turn back.
No,
there is nothing beyond here. As where once there stood a city, is now but a hole in the earth.
A demon fucked this whole part of the city.
It looks like the earth has been tag-teamed by a pair of giant fuckbots. An unfamiliar demon wrought unspeakable havoc from one end to the other, leaving nothing behind.
It was a demon of 2 dicks.
That demon must be found and dealt with at all costs.
It just suddenly had an inspiration of a Shin Megami-ass design, though, of like a demon of.
Okay. See, I didn't actually go down here until after I had completed the main story in this area, so I guess they don't want you to. That's probably wise, knowing what's through there.
Yeah, I got that tone from you that you're setting me up for something, but I'm a good sport, so I went along with it.
I did want you to see it though, so like we should go back when that's open.
I trust you enough to be a good sport about these things. Like I trust you to dick of me just enough.
I listen. If we weren't right next to a save point and everything was hunky dory, I probably. Oh shit!
Slap it in the face.
I certainly wouldn't have directed you to your death, but you know, given that everything was going to be fine, I decided to direct you to your death.
All right, what you got for me, buddy? You are weak to dank. Do we have a dank anywhere? You know, I don't even feel like checking.
Yeah, Dark Gem or Dark Shard or other.
We got 2 of them. It'll probably do.
Yeah, it should be fine. Thank God demons can use items now.
Yep, that makes my life significantly easier. It makes fighting those guys way easier now I think about it.
Yeah, that's money. Mouse mummy and you found an old shirt and a mummified mouse.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think someone gave this mouse its last rights.
I can't believe mouse.
That would increase the value of the dead mouse by quite a bit. Alright.
Oh my god, this Mothman has a posse.
Yeah, they recognize the strongest among them.
They're like color synced as well, it's great.
Oh shit, we can recruit him.
Oh shit, it's time.
Alright, you ready everyone for this first Mothman to reject me?
I've got a terrible Mothman voice to do. Unless you want to voice it.
No. If you have a voice for it, I want to hear it. Demon has to guard up. What will you do? Motion for peace.
Well, I guess I could just kill you if you start mouthing off.
Wonderful.
Fine, you want to talk? Let's talk. Look here, chump. Don't you know who I am?
Master Mothman.
Call me master again. Makes me feel like a real big-time demon.
But you are.
Your master demands tribute present, so bring out your goodies. Worship me.
Hey, Fargus.
Let's see here.
The Nahabino will be replaced by Mothman on our overworld sprite now.
2 3 Moth. Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Forfeit all positions to Mothman.
Give me 3 fire shards.
I don't have that.
Then I want a bunch of your HP.
Yes.
Ugh.
I want a bunch of your MP.
I do think you've had enough.
Do you ever shut up? Maybe when I rip your head off, you'll finally stop talking.
Whoa. You really?
Oh, no.
We got robbed. Alright, so here's my suggestion. That was a lot of
I'm
money.
just gonna reset.
Yeah. That Mothman had rancid vibes.
Doomed timeline. What a little freak.
Nahabino just goes, very well then.
No.
What are you doing? What are you pushing on the ground there? Reset. The secret Nahabino technique.
I think when stuff gets reset, it's kind of like it's like exactly the visual and sound effect from Time Keeps on Slipping, the Futurama episode. For everyone else, it's just like.
Like, I was gonna give so much to Mothman, and then he went and had to be a bitch about the MP. He's the first demon that ever got upset when I said I think you had enough.
I think it's because we already had one. A lot of demons will have like a sort of unseen strike system, and you already put a strike against yourself by saying I don't have that with the other item. And some demons have less patience than others. Well, here's 2 Mothman, so if one of them fucks up, we can always trade the other one.
Alright, buddy. Alright, let's motion for peace.
The timeline is repeating. Blah. Guess I could just kill you if you start mouthing off. Fine, you want to talk? Let's talk. You look real tasty. Mind if I eat you? This one has a different voice because it's a different Mothman.
They're all individuals.
For lore reference.
You look tastier, wink.
You men are all the same. You only want me for my body. That's it, Buster. Where's Splitsville?
Are you just gonna leave?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love the demon negotiation system. I just saw what happened between you and that other Mothman. That was fucked up. What's your problem? What's your problem?
This is the episode where Bobby wants to learn how to talk to girls and goes to Boomhauer, and Boomhauer shows him how he does it. This is just the episode. We're at the mall right now, hitting on every girl in sight till one bites.
Come on, shake my hand and put some oomph into it. Give me all the power you got.
You're on.
Biceps meme. What hand?
Yeah,
What hand?
It probably was one of his feet,
Yeah.
which is like even filthier than holding hands.
Like zoinks, man. Ready? Got a grip like a vice. But hey, gotta say that I'm impressed. I'll join up with you.
We found the cool Mothman.
They call me Wilder Mothman. Pleasure's all mine. Eehee.
The shaggy voice does work for him though. Zoinks! Alright, now we gotta save. We have the most important demon in the game now. First off, go to World of Shadows. Register that son bitch. It's gonna be sad when we eventually put the Mothman in the fusion box.
The blender. When we finally melt down the Mothman and turn them into a... I don't know. Melt down the Mothman and turn them into a Baphomet or something.
Oh, did you like the picture I sent you the other day?
I did.
15-minute picture. I sometimes do good.
Every now and then, sometimes like the spirit just rises up in you, and you can just like you can hammer out literally anything in like 15 minutes.
And you know,
it doesn't always happen, but God.
And that's a capital D doodle too. Like that is what it is. So I am happy with how much time I put in. That was like 15 minutes, and I did like as good as I did. Hold on, I gotta show chat just so I'm not like talking about it. About like showing them.
Bring it up.
Let's bring it up.
Get that Leshy out here.
So I'm working on Leshy designs for like Pathfinder right now. Because I like Leshies. They're like one of my favorite thingies in the game. Like one of my favorite like playable RPG species in general. Anyways, yeah, that's my Leshy, everyone. I'm still working on design a little bit, but
There's something about this design that kind of feels to me like an SMT design, like just a little bit. Like it has a little bit of that Kaneko flavor, I think.
I there's like a 90% chance that it was probably inspired by the little guys in there.
Specifically like Devil Summoner era Kaneko, like Kaneko when he was doing like funny little guys. I really love this. It's charming.
I was thinking a bit about Muppets, but I've been like drawing. I've been drawing a little bit of Neko Shogun. I've been trying to draw another demon, which I'm keeping quiet for now, because it is part of a surprise for you once I get around to it.
Oh,
You already saw half the surprise of the show.
yes.
That is half the picture. But yeah, a little bit of SMT, but it got me like thinking about faces in general. And I started thinking about faces I really like in nature. Even like faces like you imagine on like walls and things like that. On cars and things. And started thinking about, oh yeah, I really like the faces on whale sharks and salamanders. Some lizards.
See, it's interesting because when I looked at this, I thought nematode.
Let me think. What particular nematode? I'm trying to remember nematode. That's like a
They're
squid,
just
right?
like they're just no, they're like worms. They're like kind of microscopic worms.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I've maintained I think the best two shapes in nature are either very round or noodly. Those are my two favorite shapes in nature. But yeah, I'm working on a Leshy Medic right now. So I'm like kind of like looking at designs, thinking about how to like mix plant parts. But that was like one like flower, like a tulip or something.
I remember the lost Dungeons and Dragons character I had. I haven't really had much time for TTRPG stuff for a long time, but the last one I had was a tiefling named Maud, whose entire thing was that, obviously within the context of the setting, healing magic is a thing, and she's actually a very competent cleric and healer, but she's like obsessed with learning how to be a real surgeon.
Thank you, Vargas. That means a lot because you're a pretty good artist, and I've been working on my skills a bit because you don't come by too often. I've been getting better at art, not as better as I could have been getting, but getting somewhere.
Progress is progress. I think you've been doing excellent stuff.
I took a long break, but it's really nice to come back after a long break from like doing a lot of art and discovering that you've still been improving somehow.
Yeah. No, I mean, like it's kind of like sometimes you take a break, like from going to the gym for a couple of days or whatever. Like your body uses that time to build muscle. I think that's very true of art as well.
Oh, I agree, Vargas. It is never too late to start doing art.
Nope.
And you might start doing it too someday, lol. Well, I hope you do, because you're pretty good at it. You might recognize Francine here from the forum days as person faces.
Yep. That was me.
Yep. Long back in the day, anyways. Use bridge cross.
Still my
road safety.
still my
Why?
Twitter at.
Demons no can follow. Yeah. Oh, you know Francine. Excellent. Yeah, I've been saving all these highlights, and it's been a joy to stream with her, and I don't want us to stop with SMT.
No, I'd fucking love to keep going. I mean, we will definitely be on SMT for a while, but like, God, we need to make an anime paperweight
times 2. It's called office building. Get the feeling a lot of humans to be busy here. Yeah. It was kind of doing a side-to-side hand motion on the busy.
We haven't been back to visit Gustav since we got 40 Me-Man, have we?
We have not.
That has to be a pretty chunky reward, I imagine. Aside from that, like we've got those we got like a dead mouse, some anime paperweights, old clothes.
Alright,
like,
you convinced me we'll go back right now.
The kind of shit that like is really, really valuable. I love Gustav's weird like preoccupation with like specific kinds of garbage. It's so fascinating seeing what it is he pays extra for.
Makami's essence. Oh yeah, Gustav's incredible looking. It's just a real solid vibe here. Okay, it's Avatar Talisman, Incense set. Incense is for Jovian, right?
I believe incense is for Jovian, yeah, and sutras are for demons.
Yes, it's one of those things. So Avatar Talisman, another set, Fiend Talisman. God. Yoshitsune's essence, Bird's essence. I just start seeing scarier and scarier names.
Yeah. It's funny that you get Makami.
No,
I believe Makami is in...
it's bombs for the for Jovian, I think.
I believe that I'm just trying to remember. I believe that Makami is actually an avatar, so it's kind of like a two-part word. You get Makami's essence, and then you get the Avatar Talisman, like another 5 new men later.
On paper with a picture of once popular anime character. Clear up some rust, and it should be good as new.
Wait, where's the mouse mummy? Did we die and lose that? Oh, can we reset?
We reset. Mothman
no.
took so much from us. Sure, meant to be a
well.
warner once closed, since full holes might better serve as a dust cloth or two. 18-year-old occult magazine full of articles in the supernatural. Okay, that's a cool magazine.
Yeah, there's a recurring thing in SMT where occult magazines show up. In Nocturne, there's one that one of the protagonists is reading right before everything pops off. There's like a couple in SMT 1 and 2. Like it is a thing.
So something that like makes me kind of sad is I would definitely be reading occult magazines if they weren't likely to be incredibly racist.
Yeah, it's a real shame that I feel like there's been an enormous dilution of like the sort of like supernatural occult / like UFO space and all else. Like, I mean, it was always fairly reactionary, but I feel like with the advent of stuff like QAnon or whatever, that place has just gotten completely melted. It's like difficult to engage with that stuff for its own sake anymore. Because it used to have this like large contingent that were like, this is interesting, but it's kind of harmless on some level, and now all of it is just kind of like this weird comorbidity with all sorts of other garbage. It's a little sad.
The last cult magazine you read had a whole thing on Moomin, like a positive thing or like a weird conspiracy thing.
I could see someone making weird arguments about Moomin.
Moomin positive or Moomin negative?
Moomin slander?
Oh, positive as hell. Okay, that's good to hear. I'm glad you found a decent occult magazine.
Moomin Slander is like a Gundam name.
My assistant got like a little like Wiccan book as a gift from like one of her partners from Mara, and it was just kind of like, yeah, I'm not really kind of in the Wiccan stuff because it's got problems. But thank you for the thought still. Like the thought's appreciated for certainly.
Buddy, I was all that guy's Bagatsu. He just.
I heard someone's been hunting demons around here. Supposedly they got a tendency to lick their thumb. You better be careful you're not in their sights too.
Lick their thumb. That is a kind of like creepy sort of thing. More of a pagan witch thing. Not wizard shit. I mean, I know there's like some like Gwyneth Paltrow level witchery that it's in the Wicca, but I'm glad you found some good stuff. Like
some
I said.
Shit.
What the heck is that? The symbol on my map. I don't know. Well, wait, we can go up? Oh, yeah, it's a Kelpie.
Oh, they're gone.
Couldn't hit it for there. Another jelly can. Is that all that's up here? I mean, money's good. Oh, that's such a good horse noise! Oh my god.
Just a wet horse.
Yeah, I mean, that is Kelpie. It's so wet your hand sticks to one and it drags you in the pond so you can get wet too.
Just so you can get wet. You get wet and then it's like, haha, I pranked you, and then you get to leave.
No, you get the ultimate wet. Kelpie.
You know what I always like about Kelpies is that they're so harmless and friendly.
Yeah,
I've often seen Kelpies hanging out in ponds and have been like, man, I should go hang out with them. Haven't got around to it yet, but...
And Mitatabashi. Mitatebashi. There we go. We haven't really gone up a level or anything. We're kind of just doing the exploring phase. There's a bit of exploring phase, with bouts of grinding in it, then story phase.
I think I think like exploration and story go hand in hand right now with our progress towards the location.
Hee-ho! It's a hee-ho me, Jack Frost. It's the Jack Frost. Boy, is it hot here. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna melt away, ho. Couple hand he items, so keep that in check, though, ho. If you got the time, mind he helping me look for him, ho? Yeah, love it. Your blue hat's like blue hair. Much appreciated, ho. Ice gems are what I need. Please bring 3 of them, ho. Oh, we got them. Yeah. All yours, buddy. I got a lot of them. Hee-ho, hooray. This ought to keep me cool for a while, ho. I'm so happy.
You're really pushing it.
I want you to have this in return, ho. Muscle drink.
I can't say it's the best reward for 3 ice gems, but we did complete it and we got some XP.
Yeah,
So-
the XP is what I really wanted out of that.
Yeah.
Anything
did
else is
just-
a bonus.
This skill will take me to the top.
But you are the top. You're the one that's talking. You're the set that talks. Okay, no more he holding back. Time to let all he hang out.
Oh god.
Can you imagine him like pulling down his like shorts and then just
Well,
like
he's not wearing any shorts, it just spawns on. Like
it just a carrot slowly emerges out.
no, it's like another one of the hat like the little jester hat like danglies like that.
Of a bell on the end. Well, that's what I was saying about some weird like SNTS demon design of like one of like 2 dicks hanging out, but they have like they're actually like flails instead of dicks.
I believe there's a demon that almost looks like that.
Okay, so okay, there's definitely a way up to that abscess. There's 2 of them here. I'm seeing. Do we have room for a Kelpie? We do. But can we even recruit the Kelpie?
I think we should be good enough for a Kelpie right now.
Nope, quite. Not
30.
quite.
Quite.
Alright, anyways, here, come on, Sticky Horse. Time to figure out what you like and what you don't like.
I love that one.
Let's change you out for someone else. We haven't used Zwanwu at all. That's probably why, actually. None at all. Zanma and a Sanguine Drain. And a Mamuto. Alright, we can give you a shot.
Sanguine Drain has a really cool animation. So that's worth seeing at the very least.
Miss.
Mananangal.
Dodged. Okay. Okay.
I mean, we've already thoroughly established in our run the power of a horse impacting you at full speed.
Yeah.
Like Corn's Legacy. He will live forever.
Yep, Brocorn. Alright, what if I gave you a little bit of that Hama? Nothing?
Well, they're technically a kind of fairy, and fairies tend to be fairly resistant to holy or expel stuff.
Slurp. Slurp. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the one I've seen in gift form.
She's just having a great time.
Slurp. Hee hee. Alright, weak to force. Nice. Right, we've already determined. Okay, cool. We have the full understanding of you now. That crit fishing. Ow. Ow. Oh, you asshole. Getting horsed again. Alright, we don't have a... Let's give you a Zongoth. What if I gave you a little slurp? Yep, all the people love that animation.
That was me with my like straw mask on the plane to and from Japan. I have like a special mask with a gasket seal on it that allows me to drink without like compromising the N95. I can just stick my little proboscis into a can of Diet Coke.
See, Zionga, Plimpa, Koropukor. Oh, you have a lot of ice attacks, I forgot. Kirihime, you have Sanma. You have a weak force attack too, don't you? Yeah, you have Zon. Literally a weak attack. Poltergeist should have one, right? No, you're Zeo and Shockbound. Ooh, there, I hear that squeaky noise back there. That's an unpleasant sound. Is there art going on in the background?
Oh, that's what you're hearing is most likely the sound of our washing machine. I am painting, but that's actually a washing machine.
So I'm not a washing machine expert, but that doesn't feel like a sound a washing machine should be making.
During a lot of work meetings, I would have members of the SEX team would be like, "What's up? What's happening to all those mice? Why did you? You should probably get all those mice out of that box."
The mouse. Oh god, have you checked to see if there's actual machinery in there? You might have a Ratatouille situation.
Listen, it came into place. I'm just playing the hand that I've been dealt. This box full of mice.
There's that crit. Give him the Hanma.
If it gets too irritating, let me know and I will mute when I am not talking.
Yeah, it's like the perfect pitch to actually hurt my ears. I don't... It's a autistic audio sensitivity thing, that particular high pitch.
I will remain muted when I'm not talking to minimize the chances of laundry noise.
Like, that sensitivity is so bad that I can't even use, like, a pencil without, like gritting my teeth the whole time. Like a standard, like, number 2 pencil. Yeah, Inagami is cool. He's, like, one of my favorites. Just give him a chomp. Oh, don't worry, I'm no snapping turtle. The dragon hanging off his spine proceeds to bite you.
Okay, that should be better. We got the door to the kitchen where the laundry is closed.
Much appreciated. It's blocking it pretty well, so thank you for that. Yeah. Oh.
I forgot Tao was here for a moment. Oh, hi, Tao.
Tao is just real nice and polite.
It's funny how they went into their way to give Amanozako a whole bunch of like ambient comments on elements of the environment and stuff like that, but Tao has been accompanying us this entire time and has nothing to say about Shinagawa.
Oh, that looks like a thing I shouldn't be fighting down there. Jeez.
What are you talking about?
Giant, like, cyclopean elephant. Which, thanks to Dragon's Dogma, I know that connection. You know what I'm talking about?
The term cyclopean?
Not the term itself, but the one of the thought to be origins of the Cyclops was people seeing
mastodon skulls.
Yeah, or elephant skulls too.
Yeah. It's kind of a coincidence in the case of Girimakalla's design. It's so Girimikalla is that's one of 2 Kaneko designs that exist for Girimikalla that they kind of swap out between games. This is easily the humanoid one here is the much more sort of like famous one. It's one of the series that's become emblematic of Shin Megami Tensei, but it is a representation of the wicked mount of Mara, the the demonic manifestation of pleasure and corruption in Buddhist cosmology. Some Buddhist cosmology, I don't know. Mostly like the original Vedic stuff is like associated with some of the like early stories of the Buddha, like on his way to enlightenment. There is a sequence where he is meditating and is approached by Mara, who offers him. It's kind of similar to the temptation of Christ in the desert. Mara offers him like all sorts of worldly power and like pleasure and so forth, and he approaches him mounted on an enormous one-eyed elephant called Girimakala, and Kaneko interpreted the one-eyed part very literally. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
That freak's licking his thumb.
You're pretty quick. Ah, Celtic.
Finn McCool. And he is very cool.
Yeah, that does look cool as shit. Alright, let's do a prep round. What do you got? Let's look at
I
you.
love this track.
Alright, you got a lot. Ooh. Oh. You got some mean abilities. You're weak to lightning, however.
Now, if you remember, we actually still have that essence with Ruinous Thunder on it, the Nahabino exclusive Thunder skill, which would be extremely useful. If we get our ass kicked by Finn, it might be worth going to plug that in. Even though I know we were waiting for the extra spell slots, it might be worth plugging that in just to see. But I don't know. We've done pretty well against most bosses so far.
We'll see how much of
I
a
have no
test this
reason to
actually
believe we'll be able
is.
to make it past Finn.
Does anyone you have a Zionga? Get in there.
I'm not enormously up on Celtic stuff, but Finn McCool is something of a legendary hero in a lot of Celtic myth cycles, who is famous for his master, who is like alternately a god or a wizard or lots of other things, assigns him as a boy to help him in cooking the salmon that he has caught. And this salmon happens to be the mythical salmon of knowledge, and he who eats it will acquire total knowledge of all things. Finn, who is a kid, is cooking this thing and manages to burn his thumb on it, and in the process. And while he is cooking it, burns his thumb. He licks his thumb in order to cool off the burn. And because that technically makes him the very first person to eat a small part of the salmon, salmon's power goes into him. And so after that point, any time that he licks his thumb, he acquires knowledge of all things and can figure out exactly what's going on at any given time.
Okay, Rexos will attack once for one ally for one turn.
Yes.
Let's try it. Attack up. Oh, I don't like that. Really don't like that.
We should be real careful about using those attack mirrors in future, because like I said, they're very hard to replace. But
Yeah.
we're learning.
Alright, hold on. Who's got some good defenses here? Mothman, how strong are you? Oh, you could potentially dodge him.
Shikiwiji, if we can go back and pick one of him up. I don't know if we're high enough level now, but Shikiwiji would be great for this.
We
with
might
the
be.
resist fizz. Oh, Mothman.
Gonna do it, buddy. And we don't have any... Okay. So. What the hell's Twilight Wave? Ah,
That's the Wilder Magatsuhi skill.
yeah, that's right, Moth Screech. Yeah, this guy looks cool as shit, by the way. I'm usually less interested in the human-looking ones, but this is a pretty good design.
Finn's great. I remember. So there's a lot of people who really do not like Masayuki Doi, the current demon designer for the series, who kind of inherited the mantle from Kaneko. I think he has a lot of fantastic designs. I think he has a lot of designs that kind of slightly miss the mark. I think the same was true of Kaneko. So I don't really like. I love Kaneko's work deeply, and I think he's an incredibly special designer. But I think that the series has room for more than him. Either way, Doi like haters found something to like with Finn.
Here it is.
Very popular. Oh boy.
One hit.
Jesus.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this guy because he does so much damage. He does like a amount of damage that's like I don't really see a way around this right now.
So it is actually, I would say it is actually very possible with the stuff we have available to us. Obviously, we can grind if we have to, but like with all SMT bosses, there is usually a strategy.
Alright, well, we'll give it another shot, but if I get, like, clowned like that in one hit again, I'm gonna be a little skeptical about our ability to handle it for now. And and our option seems to be grinding, unfortunately, if it is not sufficient.
I think the key thing is that a really severe hit like that, it's worth noting that was his ultimate attack. Additionally, I know he causes a lot of damage, but I think with a double defense up on us and a double attack down on him, he's really not going to hit anywhere near as hard.
Okay. Armasa.
I think we just lose Zionga for Ruinous Thunder.
Obviously. Yeah, that's just a clean one there. Ruinous Thunder.
We don't really need Spirit Drain.
No, we don't. Okay, so Ruinous
I think
Thunder.
Rakunda and Media.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that'll look cool as shit.
Oh man, yeah, it does. It's the first heavy electric attack we have access to. I think it's the first heavy magic attack we have access to.
Give me 1 second.
Sure thing. Yeah, I think Yaka's right. We need a Shiki-Ouija on there for the resist fizz, and then maybe pull out. I mean, we could put Shiki-Ouija's essence into Jovian and try and get some of those resistances up ourselves on him. That might be one way to approach it, but we'll have to wait and see. I do like having that block on Dark.
Yeah, that's why we're saying Shiki-Ouija would be good. Because of resist fizz. That'll keep him alive, though. The main problem is Jovian. Okay. How you doing over there? Fancy?
Oh yeah, I'm doing just fine. I was
okay. I'm not ready for you yet. Any fusions I have access to right now? I mean, I could just make a Shiki-Ouija.
It might be better to fuse one. We can probably make a better one than we would be able to otherwise.
This seems actually like a good one.
Yeah, I was about to say Poltergeist and Mananganal.
Alright, let's see what we can get you now. Alright, so Mag is real strong on you. Shockbound would be kind of sick on this fight.
Yeah, it's one target, so it'll always like Shockbound's main issue is that it can't be like precisely targeted. But if there's only one target, it'll always hit him every time. So
yeah, I think this will be safe to use. You have Hama and Mudo as well. Interesting.
counter could be really good for this fight specifically because if he takes a hit on Shikiwiji, he's already going to resist Fizz, and then being able to slap back might be fun.
Oh.
And,
yeah, let's get Masukunda.
yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
Is this demon to your liking?
Yeah, this seems like a good guy. Behold, the paper!
I'm Shikiwiji, brute of old.
I like how he says he's a brute, but like, man, this guy is like way too like refined. What do you do? What's your deal? Oh.
Ah, Yaxini.
Well, if we feel like we don't need more Shikiwiji, we can always flip it up. I might not have saved right before that boss fight, by the way.
We'll get there.
Yeah, sadly, also I can't, like, get up to Anita's abscesses, it looks like.
I think, I mean, honestly, like, when we took another look at the skill sets, it didn't really seem like we actually did need the extra skill slots. It might have been nice to keep Rakunda, but it's really not, or to keep, sorry, it wasn't Rakunda. There was another skill we gave up. It might have been nice to keep it, but I don't think it's really critical. We've got a very good skill arrangement on the Nahabino right now, especially for Finn.
Alright, bring you in. Mothman might be fun to bring in. And who else has got the lightning? Oh,
Can you imagine being like in a war or something like that, and your commanding sergeant is deciding who to go over the top of the trench, and they're like, I think it'd be fun to bring you. Yeah, I think we could have some fun. It would be fun to bring you.
Like, video game dialogue, like, out of place is always kind of funny. Alright, so... Alright, should we go directly for another one, you think?
I'd like to see how we do now. So does our team makeup have, do we have someone who can do Rakukaja? Or either Rakukaja or Tarunda.
Okay,
one
so
or the other.
We have Secunda and Rakunda, and we have Tarunda.
Yeah, I think Kikuri Hime being in the team would be a good idea.
Yeah, she's just a solid.
Yeah,
a solid double to have.
I think in this situation, Jovian and maybe Mothman are going to be the primary. Jovian, Mothman, and Shikiwiji can do damage. Kikuri Hime just needs to keep. If we can just get like a solid like attack and accuracy down on Finn, that's going to go a long way, I think.
All right.
We also have Shikiwiji's essence, so we could pass those resistances on to Jovian and give him a fizz resist.
What is Shikiwiji's full gamut here? Weak to fire and force, but half damage from a lot of really annoying things.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. Although you are weak to ailments, though. That's one potential.
Weak to confusion in particular.
That. Yeah. I think it'd be pretty strong. I mean, like,
let's do it. Let's take a risk here. We do have a Shikiwiji essence, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I saw it when we were going through the other ones.
There it is.
Yep, right there at the top.
Affinities.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Get that fizz resist.
Hold on, do we have lore in Nahabino? We never read this before. Soon his peaceful days attending Yuin High School in Tokyo were all but shattered to being pressed helplessly in the dot. Upon fusing with Aogami, a proto-fiend from Bethel, he transformed into a Nahabino, a powerful being that could take on any demon. And I guess they don't specify.
I didn't think to check that. I wonder if that changes over the course of the game to add more of the story details.
We'll check it when we get a chance, I think. Alright, yeah. So, some downsides, but mostly upsides. it's a bargain I'm willing to make. No, it's not the one I wanted. I wanted safe.
Why are you back again? Weren't you just here?
Accident.
Go save your game.
Pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
Go save the goddamn game.
When Jovian fucks up on his organ playing and out comes another slime.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go see how this attempt goes. He also has a sassy pose.
Kono Finmaku.
Alright, let's go see what this new ability looks like.
Oh hell yes.
Oh, Raccoonda lowers defense. Alright, we'll have to do that too. My damage stat isn't the best for it, sadly.
Magic might need a little bit of a buff, but get that
Oh yeah, I got fire dampeners when we need them.
this is how we find out this. I love that Shikiwiji has like a solid red backside that's actually kind of hard to see unless you have one in your party. That's not the lighting catching on him. His entire back is like solid red.
Alright, let's make sure this is taking a seat here.
He's gonna keep. Remember as well that when he got that killer hit on us, he had Tarakaja'd himself a couple times as well. Like it's keeping him down. This is like buffs and debuffs have been de-emphasized a little bit in this one, but they are still important. And I felt like this fight is the way that they force you to learn about them.
Yeah, let's go keep dumping it on you. We gotta do a lot of effort here. Uh-huh. Eat shit.
Well,
Okay, that's less good what happened there, but... Yep. Masakunda...
Shockbound.
Yep, just keep shockbounding. And then we Tarunda.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to make sure this guy's not doing anything. How much you want to bet? Oh, hey, thank you for resub, Ozan. You came in just during a jam. Alright, we're gonna see how much this does. Yeah, this does more
Much
damage.
better. But Runa's Thunder will get us that that coveted flashing crest turn.
I mean, that's a lot of magic points to do this.
Yeah.
I think we'll look for it.
Yeah, it's a little inefficient to use it on a single target. Shikiwiji's like has great magic but doesn't have fantastic MP.
Ah!
Oh my god. It's such a shame that doesn't give you a turn. Okay, so he's gonna use
Yeah, this is a fizz dampener kind of situation.
yeah.
We got one.
Shame we only have one, but take this and then when he fucks up, we go for Magatsuhi turn, I think.
Yeah, I've been doing this setup for it.
Man. I'm so proud of you. You learned so much.
Yeah,
You're so ready to bully all these demons.
I wanna get that big honkin' hit in. Alright, you're Turunded enough. Let's give you a Secunda.
Actually, I'd say, yeah, no, he's double Raccooned already. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to make sure this guy's having the worst day possible. After what he did to me, I want to make sure his day is very bad indeed. Alright, we can, hit you with another Sakanagi, and then, get down to Shikiwichi in a little bit here.
At this point, we're actually kind of tearing through him.
Yeah, no, this time the damage is adequate.
You see what a difference the buffs make. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna half-ass it. Alright, buddy, what you got? Oh, fuck you.
oh my god, what the fuck? Oh fuck
Was
you!
that even on his list?
It was, but I didn't expect him to use it on a Magatsuhi turn. I was so certain that would be Makan Moon.
I'm glad you kept Yaka. By the way, I'm glad you kept it vague. I do appreciate that a lot. Actually, you didn't spoil it. I'm just looking back, going, that's what you meant.
I've played this game from start to finish on hard, and I didn't fucking remember that even slightly.
Oh, this guy's gonna get hella punished though for his sins. All right. The game gave me another gotcha. I forgot about his fire thing, so I looked at him last time.
Oh, of course he has that because he was cooking the salmon, burned himself. I was trying to figure out why he has a fire attack, like thematically speaking, why that makes sense. And it's
All right, let's do the circle here. Yeah, that damage difference was quite significant. But we know what he's gonna do next time, assuming he doesn't do some other shit. I could Raccoon-da him. Yeah, actually, we're doing the setup, so... Yeah, drop it.
do get to listen to this track though. I mean, we've been extremely lucky with the bosses up until now. I don't think this one is even giving us real trouble. Like, we had him down, we just got caught out.
Got surprised.
But I really should have remembered that. God, that's the problem, is that like every boss in this game has like tells and like sequences they do. Almost none of them are random. But I would beat them once, and then I would move on, and I would forget. And now it's been like 2 years since this game came out. So.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, god damn it.
Really, dude?
Man, being able to dodge lightning is pretty good. Remember in older games, Zio and Zionga's style attacks were guaranteed hit every time.
Well, I'm gonna go stick to Raccoon-ing you, I think. No sense to divulge off the plane here.
Oh my god, really? Please hit Shikuichi.
No, hit Mothman.
But yeah, we should get used to the idea of bosses being able to more we're definitely gonna start seeing a difficulty curve up here. We are almost at the first boss that I got genuinely stuck on my my first run through. It's not Finn though.
Alright, we'll take it. Damage is good. We will take it. Fuck off! He wasn't doing this last time at all. Probably because I was hitting him with, the stuff.
Listen, Finn has total knowledge. He even knows what we did on previous runs. He's learning. Ooh,
yeah, how do you
nice
like it,
one, Lord.
asshole? He's annoying me. Alright, we'll need to cycle through.
Yeah, Lilin being a couple of levels up is really nice there. You.
Shotgun you. Do you need to keep your attack lowered? Keep your defense lowered. There we go, you're doing the stuff. We will need to get you a chocolate drop next round. Alright, motherfucker. Alright,
Okay.
this is gonna
Now
be fire for certain. So
It's usually pretty standard what attack they use after a Magatsuki, so I would say we could probably safely invest in a fire blocker.
let's do a full circle for. Alright, you chocolate drop yourself.
God, Shikiwiji looks so cool.
Alright, you're all set up there. It's a good time to Medea, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Call the media! The Naobino and Fen Makul are sword fighting on the Shinagawa streets. Someone film this.
Alright, drop another Ruinous Thunder.
And that thunder was positively ruinous.
Before I forget, let's,
Yeah.
No, I actually want to use an item on Shikiwiji just to preserve his stuff a bit, so we'll attack with her. We're kind of spreading out the screen.
We're on a flashing one right now, so we're not going to get this one back. Like I think
No,
Fire
we
Dampener now
still have one that's not flashing now.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is going to hit you one more time. Alright, and then we use items. So, Fire Dampener. And then a Chocolate Drop on Anaha Bino. And a Jabroni Bino. Lovely. Suck my ass.
There we go. Oh, it's so satisfying. I will say, I'm kind of glad that I forgot about that, because the experience of getting your ass handed to you by an attack and then coming back around and knowing exactly what to do when it comes up again is fundamental to the Shin Megami Tensei experience.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh, wow!
This is what we were waiting for.
Jesus.
Trying to remember if you're... Ah.
That works.
What if I keep pushing?
I think keep pushing, actually. We don't have any particular tells as to what attack Finn is going to use yet, so...
Damn.
Dang it. Well, in that case, maybe have her pop a Fizz Dampener, I don't know. She could just attack.
She
I
could.
doubt Marin Karen will work on him.
I think he's resistant to that. This will do a lot of damage.
Yeah, actually, yeah, no, with her magic stat as well.
Oh, Oh shit!
Very respectable.
Okay.
Satisfactory. Actually, on that note, maybe have Kikurihime throw one of those as well.
Yeah, I just might. I don't know. I think we might have this. No, we don't.
I mean,
We
let's
need.
see.
Let's. I'm gonna play it safe. Keep that attack lowered.
Yeah.
I don't think I quite have enough gas to do that.
Please God, don't let him. Okay. Okay, we've got this. We've got this.
100%. Yep.
Can barely keep this little sword up. Ooh, not so cool now.
Hitting a little less.
This is
good.
also this is a really good lesson in how like a boss can seem completely insurmountable, and then like just the right strategy, and that's
yeah,
it.
Yeah, no, I was definitely skeptical, and this has been a lot better. Anyways, I am perfectly fine smoking them with these gems here.
Yeah.
What if we did this? I don't have enough for the other things, but I do have enough for this. Please enjoy sword.
Oh, nice. I was really hoping for a critical there.
There it is.
Very nice.
Alright, drop another gem. Drop them like they're hot. They're kind of hot. They're like spicy. You know, electricity is just spicy kind of energy.
I think an elect gem is like a fruit gusher, but like
Full of electrolytes.
like a fruit gusher full of pop rocks.
Oh. There it is. Okay, that felt pretty damn good.
And all it cost us was the life of Mothman.
A hero. Yeah, he got gushed on. What is this?
That is a mute.
I could see some case.
I might be worth swapping it for.
Masakunda is so expensive.
It is, especially for Shikiwiji.
Yeah, let's dump it. I can see a seal maybe coming in handy.
Yes.
Thank you for your anal bead.
That bead, don't knock a bead. Beads are incredibly useful. That's a full health restore.
Oh, man, anal beads are nutritious apparently. Medium ice attack versus... Yeah, I'm taking it over ice breath.
Oh, now you learn resist fire.
You helped enough. You did it in the least spoilery way possible. And again, that takes a special talent.
Tao, I really would have appreciated. We really would have appreciated you stepping out and saying this. Or he killed us like 3 times.
Oh no, he's a himbo.
What is friends?
なるほど。ラフムに連れ去られた友人を助けるためにここまで来たと。悪いな。俺様の早とちりだ。とはいえ、お前さんのせいでもある。
I mean, yeah. To his credit, we did just toss 400 lightning gems at him.
He's like splattered with like fucking fruit gushers right now. Lemon lime, good choice.
私たちはベテルの関係者です。
ベテル？あ
Ah,
あ。
the servants of that god.
それで生徒を助けるために。
Of that god.
この辺りで私のような服を着た人間を見ませんでしたか？
悪魔に連れてこられた生徒なら俺様が助けたぜ。全員かどうかは知らねえけどな。
Cool.
ここから南西の方角に妖精族の集落がある。そこにかくまってもらっている。
I do have a very limited trust of the Fae folk.
妖精 族の集落です。
They tend to be relatively trustworthy in Shin Megami Tensei games. Fickle, to be sure, but like if they do commit to you, then certainly Finn is very trustworthy, I think.
ラフムの力が強い。ベテルの力が及ばぬ危険な場所だ。悪いことは言わないから、さっさと帰った方が良い。
Hold on, I'm gonna just leave this up for my search results later. Unfortunate spelling of his last name there, but... Okay, Fionn Mac Cumhale, and I'm just seeing the Wikipedia snippy, often angelicized Finn McCool or Mac Cool. What? You're angelicized to Finn McCool.
That's what I was saying the whole time. I was saying, hey, it's Finn McCool. Not so cool now.
I thought I thought you were doing a bit.
No, the Finn
You
McCool.
mean you were, but...
His Japanese VA says Kono Finn McCool when he appears. Like, he says it out loud.
それでも私は友達を助けたいんです。
そうか。だったら気をつけて行動してくれ。そして縁があったらまた会おう。
Finn McCool can't fly, that's the thing, is like hovering is a really powerful skill. When I was one of the India games I was playing, the GM rolled a legendary level air elemental ring, and boy, you bet howdy, me playing the ranger grabbed that sunbitch and would proceed to fly and shoot people with bolts.
メッセージを送っておいたから。
We didn't have an animation for texting.
私たちも向かいましょう。
その集落の方角に生体反応がある。反応ある地点の調査を推奨。
Alright, so we started a bit late, and
I think let's get to the village and then
okay, let me go recover first. We do a recovery and a save then, in that case. 7 XP away. Okay, we will get into one fight on the way there.
That's fine.
Because I did entitle the stream Jovian nears his 30s, and I feel like the right thing to do is to hit those 30s.
I'm kind of surprised that the Finn fight didn't take us there, but
I mean, it basically did.
I couldn't remember if Finn was the same as Nuwa and the fight ended like half health or whatever, but...
Lamu's an ancient god, so he can never forgive that the young creator had taken the throne. This was likely a long-awaited opportunity for him.
So, they made a couple of references to it earlier, including Abdiel referencing the names of a couple. So, within the context of this setting, the sort of like dominant god like gets to adopt the role of the creator, basically. Like, there is no one creator god, rather it's whoever wins out on the throne. Earlier, Abdiel mentioned that previous like creators had included Ra from the Egyptian pantheon, and Baal from Mesopotamia. Baal's name is a whole other thing, but we'll get into that. Lamu is from the Mesopotamian pantheon, so I guess what that Lamia is saying is that he resents being a member of a pantheon that's been overturned by the Abrahamic faith, which is to say, like, you know, all the faiths that derive from the Abrahamic God of the Bible. Which, you know, they went around demonizing a lot of existing deities.
Are your favorite demons in that village? Well, we'll see what it is.
I love this design. The Pisakas are so cool.
Oh yeah, they're freaky. Some gaping dragon ass looking motherfuckers. Almost there. Then I promise I'll put some points in strength. Alright, we'll push past. Oh, there's angry large women here, and you have me run past them. So cruel. See, a cockroach.
It's worth it.
I can't even look directly at him because I'm like on the move. Out.
Uh-oh.
Got
Oh, well.
skimmed. Ah, you got the advantage too. No.
You're totally gonna die, but I'm totally gonna give you a chance.
Fuck off.
Then I guess I won't go easy on you. Try harder. Try harder, dude. Oh, he is gonna try harder.
You know what? I don't want to play fair. Oh, lightning. I have that.
Oh my god, this poor guy. He couldn't have picked a worse party to encounter. We literally just got out of a boss fight with a lightning dude. I'm not sure what attack he's going to use. It's probably, I mean, actually, generally they just tend to, like, use their regular attacks, but with critical on. I forget, did we pick up that, that one miracle that disrupts their Magatsuhi skill if they hit a null on us?
I don't remember. I think it was like one of the ones we were eyeing.
We were definitely excited about it. I don't remember if we actually went and picked it up. I guess we'll find out.
What if I did a silly trick on you? How long does Charm last?
Oh my god, it worked. Charm lasts variable. I think the demon basically does a check against it every turn, but it will certainly last long enough for this to have effect. Okay, I don't believe they could be charmed and sealed at the same time, so... Yeah! Yeah!
Okay. Didn't know if I could compound status effects anyways.
You can't in this instance. It's not charmed anymore, but steel is actually kind of better than charm in some ways. There's still an off chance that they can act normally under charm.
Having a bad day, huh, buddy?
Got the fucking scorch mark.
This is what
I
you
smell
wanted.
chicken.
You asked for this. You said, I'm going to kick your ass, and I said, sure, buddy. Oh god, this is like way more of a fucking sprint.
You know what? Actually, I'm realizing that we might actually have to leave it till next time. I forgot that it is actually kind of far away, and when we get there, there'll be other stuff that happens.
And we don't want to skip any of that shit. That's a lot of stuff to run by, and I don't want to run by.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on.
But hey, thanks for joining me.